Almost ready for game time at Rogers Center as the roof is shut to keep us nice and warm. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Atlanta Braves and the Toronto Blue Jays. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
It's Interleague Baseball, next on MLB Network. Shane Bieber is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Toronto. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
You know, Matt, it's awfully tough getting a lot of no decisions as a starting pitcher, but he was able to pick up his first win of the year in his last start. Hopefully, his mojo starts turning around.
And now here is Ozzie Albies, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the night here is taken for ball 1 as we are underway in Toronto. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, to expect to go through the course of a long season and just dominate every game, every team is just a foolish thought process. You're going to have these little hiccups throughout the course of the season. I think they keep you honest and keep you real and keep you on the attack. Let's see if they fight today.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Ozzie Albies is retired to lead off the ball game. Into the box now, Jalen Miller. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now the 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike 2. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Acuna digs in now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The average coming into play right at 320. 5 homers and 21 driven in. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Just getting started at the Rogers Center. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
If the offense didn't already know, man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
Just hung in there on that one. Again, a 1-2. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Pure dominance on the mound as he strikes out the side in order. More from MLB Network Saturday Baseball after this. Tyler Glasnow is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you want to know if this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league? Well, how about this? Batters are hitting under 200 against this guy for the year, so he's done a good job against both righties and lefties. And I'm looking for him to be just as dominant in this one.
That'll bring in Nick Solak. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the pitch. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they get put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Let's take a look at the sequence here again. The first 3 pitches, all 3 down in the zone. So now you've got a guy that's thinking something down around the knees. He's conditioned to kind of look down there. That's when you mix it up and put it by him at the letters.
At the plate, Ronald Guzman, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. The numbers coming in. He's at 255, 5 homers and 7 driven in. Comes set with the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Glasnow has a reputation, or a knack, if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
That brings in Tommy Edman. Fouled off. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 7 homers and a dozen RBIs. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. Jackson goes to get it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. We are still scoreless. Now at the plate is Dominic Smith. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And he takes strike 2.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
One and 2 to Dominic Smith. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll in the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Calhoun waits on it. 2 down. Next to bat will be the Cuban import Yoan Moncada. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Right side and right into the shift. Reined in. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the DH, Miguel Sano.
Miguel Sano.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fouled away. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Batting fifth,
Mike Brasso digging in at the plate. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Yeah, and he's letting these guys know early on he's not going to be afraid to work inside. I'm interested to see if that takes some of the aggressiveness away from these hitters.
The 1-0. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
You know, Kenny Jansen, Dero, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees. But on the edges right there, sometimes it's hit or miss.
3-0 to him now. And he loses him on a breaking ball.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect, Willie Calhoun. And he's been tearing the cover off the ball these past few days, as you see there. First pitch on the way.
Count 1-0.
Brasso stands at first with 1 out. Two 2-0 to the Jays left fielder.
2 balls, no strikes.
And he popped him up, and no one will get this one. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. The throw pulls him off the bag. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
Anthony Santander the next to bat, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 289 is the average coming in. 7 homers and 17 RBIs. And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
0-2. Here it is.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. 1 left for Toronto. We'll move to the third with no score. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
The pitch.
0-1 for count.
The windup and the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Calhoun waits on it. He's got it 1 away. So 1 gone for the Braves here in the third. And up next will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. First pitch of the AB now. And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
Third inning, no score to this point. And it's fouled away. Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full. The 3-2 pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Santander waits on it. 2 gone. Striding forward, Alex Jackson showing some definite confidence at the plate right now, and his recent numbers are reflecting that. Now here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes.
Counts 1-0. Ball
2-0 now.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
And he fouls this one off. Again, another foul ball. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Still even at 2-2. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up. No score. And stepping in, Lourdes Gurriel. His previous meeting line with Tyler Glasnow. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. First pitch on the way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Now look out as this one sends him sprawling. It's ball 2 now. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. Weak grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Garcia has it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting ninth.
The batter will be Alejandro Kirk. Here's the pitch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Ready with the 0-2. And a good 2-strike breaking ball there, but this will wind up missing. It's 1-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Here comes the 1-2. Is taken for ball 2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Ball hit out to Albies at second base. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter, number 15.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that means Nick Solak will dig in. From the stretch, here's the pitch. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-1 home. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Mazara's under it, and that's the 3rd out. Blue Jays go down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now here's the pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Fouled away. The 2-1 home. And it's fouled away. Lifted into center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Now at the plate, Jalen Miller struck out in his last trip to the plate. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball, that time at 94 for strike one.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. As he'll take a look at ball 1. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. The 1-0 home. It is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball. Two balls and a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Hit out towards second. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. And we are tied 0-0. So here is Ronald Guzman. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
From the stretch, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Guzman tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
Into the box, Tommy Edman, very weakly on the ground. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Mazara's under it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting,
here's Miguel Sano. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Acuna retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Braves to discuss his thoughts on Atlanta's lineup so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Dominic Smith.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Up high, 2-1 now.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Freddie Freeman will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. The 1-1.
I got 2-1 to count.
Braves are still looking to break into the hit column here. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Now the 3-2 pitch. This is to right field and deep off the bat of Freeman. That's in there, and the Braves look to have extra bases on their first hit of the game. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Hey, this team has been shut down offensively up until this point, Dan. But right here, team's first hit of the game in the 5th inning. Let's see if it sparks them offensively.
You know, this will be interesting, D-Row, to see if they can crack this guy's code. A lot of times, once you get that first hit, several begin to fall after that one. So it'll be interesting to see if this guy can put the screws on this one and tighten things up and not allow any more base hits.
So here's Yoan Moncada as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
2 strikes.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And he popped him up. Brosseau in foul ground, and no one will track it down. 2-2 one more time. Skied into straightaway right. Santander waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And now, Nomar Mazara, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Nomar Mazara.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. In the dirt here, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Hitters count. The pitch. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
One of my pet peeves in the game. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. You're all over the heater. How are you late on that fastball?
3-1 to him now. Three and 1. Here's the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Boy, it's been tough to score in this one so far through the 5th inning, but that RBI base hit right there is a nice breakthrough.
Yeah, it's been a great pitcher's duel up until this point. They've been executing on the bump without question, but that RBI knock right there might set the tone for the later innings.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch.
That's outside.
And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Mazara leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. The 2-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. And he fouls this one off. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Fly ball out toward left center field. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. Braves get a couple of hits here in plate 1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading up for Toronto.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring up Mike Brasso. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
Count is 1 and 2.
The 1-2 pitch. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Standing in now, Willie Calhoun. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. One out, nobody on. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. Now here's the pitch.
Counted 3-1.
Yanked hard but foul to the right. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
Stepping in now, Anthony Santander. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. One and two.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full. Fouled off. The next 3-2. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
So next to hit is Lourdes Gurriel. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1.
1 strike.
And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Blue Jays held in check. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Stepping in once again is Alex Jackson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Jackson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. No hits to this point. One 1-0 pitch on the way. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Fouled away. Here he comes again. 1-2. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jalen Miller.
In now, Jalen Miller. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out, and that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr. From the belt, the pitch. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. Next up, Dominic Smith. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1. Comes set. The 0-1. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Albies on second. Miller at first. 2 out in the inning. Into the corner and slicing foul. Ready with the 1-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 2 left for Atlanta, but they lead it 1-0. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and in next is Alejandro Kirk.
The catcher, Alejandro.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Here's the 0-1.
Ball one. You got a ball, 1 strike.
Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. Slow bouncer to the right side.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
2-2 is a changeup that misses. 3-2.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 3-2 one more time, and that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Nick Solak. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's set, and the pitch. In there for extra bases, and there goes the no-hitter. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of role they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
At the plate now, Ronald Guzman. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the throw goes to first for the out, but that'll be enough to get the run home as they pull back to even at 1-1.
I like that he didn't try to do too much there. All he needed was a ground ball to tie this thing up, and that's exactly what he does. That's great situational hitting.
High leverage at bat here, and standing in, it'll be Tommy Edman as he'll do his best to bring home the go-ahead run from third, 90 feet away. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team to lead.
Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Runner on third, sac fly situation, right? 2 pitchers down. Really good job of patience, trying to get a pitch that he can lift into the air to drive that runner home.
The 1-1. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Showtrack is going to give us a better look at that play. You usually don't see third baseman show off a lot of range, but he certainly did there. And to complete the play, uncorked a good hard throw across to first for the out. Nice play all around from the hot corner. So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. Two out, nobody on. Ball and a strike.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
You can see that this wasn't that difficult to play as it headed up the middle, but it might have taken a funny hop there. He couldn't make the play on it.
On his way out to the mound now is the Atlanta skipper. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ball game. Chris Sale takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. At the plate, Michael Brasso, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He went down on strikes last time up. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Sano, the runner at first with 2 gone. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
That's ball 3.
Ball 3.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Got him to go after the change there, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Looked like he swung at ball 4 right there. Clearly he saw something in that pitch that he liked out of the pitcher's hand, but that wasn't a pitch he was going to do a whole lot with.
The next 3-2. And strike 3 called as he says, "You got to be kidding me," with the side retired. So 2 runs on just 1 hit in the inning, 1 Brave error, and 1 man left on base. We're through 6 full. The Jays lead it 2-1. Now into the box, Freddie Freeman. He'll start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel to date. First pitch on the way.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Pops this one up. Rousseau has room in foul territory, but this will land untouched. The 1-1 home. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Misses inside off the plate. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game.
Yeah, Matty V, that magic number in today's game is about 100 pitches, and this next pitch will be pitch number 100. Dero, he's been sailing along pretty easily so far in this one.
Yeah, he's given him some serious depth in this one. For him to get into the 7th inning allows the manager a lot of leeway, whether he wants to go to his bullpen or not.
Hit hard. But this is going to land foul, so they'll tee it up again. 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double.
Man, that's got the sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score. Devin Williams comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. To the plate now, Yoan Moncada. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Swing and a little tapper. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel. 2-1 our score. And another foul ball. Now another 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 1-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
The 2-2 pitch. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Popped him up. Kirk over to his left. He's got it 1 away. At the plate now is Nomar Mazara, trying here to plate the tying run from second. From the belt, kicks and deals. Here's a high pop-up. But no one's going to get it as it's into the camera well area. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change of speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Here it comes, 0-2. Fastball well outside. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
Into the box, Orlando Arcia, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1 offering. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swing and a liner. But this will land in foul territory. Still 1-2. Here comes the 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. From the stretch, the 1-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Fouled off. 2 out here and a runner at second. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He's set. The payoff pitch. And he struck him out. A 10-pitch battle, but he finally wears him down as the inning is over. Braves strand 1. They're down 2-1. Last half of the 7th here. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Willie Calhoun.
Willie Calhoun.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
That's a ball. Count 1-0.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Swing and a line drive to center field. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Into the box now, Anthony Santander. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. It was a walk in his last trip. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Fouled away. On the ground to short. Could this be 2? Over to Albies. Now over to Freddie, and it's a double play.
doesn't come much easier than that. Tailor-made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
Next to hit, Lourdes Gurriel. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Three and 0 now. Alejandro Kirk would be next. Sale gets the sign. Here's the 3-0. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 3-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuna's there for it. And that will end the inning. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. They lead it 2-1. Reyes Moronta has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Alex Jackson. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
And that misses, ball 1. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
One and 2 now as that one's fouled off.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
Here comes the 1-2. Is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Standing in now, Ozzie Albies, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Santander waits on it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jalen Miller, hit by a pitch last time, perhaps looking for a little payback. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
The 3-1 is in there for the 2nd strike. 2 out, nobody on. chopper to short. And they will get, no, he's in there. A very close play at first.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him getting down to first base right there. Bought himself a base hit.
Well, I'd say what, there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle, and it doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been a ground out to end the inning into an infield single.
From the stretch, Ronald Acuna is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And not what they were hoping for as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position.
Well, this inning was looking routine, and then with 1 base hit and a wild pitch later, things are looking a lot different. Now a base hit scores a run, got to reset on the mound and make some good pitches here.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here. Hard fastball against a power hitter. I know he was late right there, but if he comes back, this one might not come back.
Dominic Smith would be next if they can keep this inning alive. He's set. The 3-1. Popped him up. Rousseau waits on it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. 1 left for Atlanta. They still trail it here 2-1. Frustration boiling over with an opportunity missed. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And now it'll be the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now the 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. The throw is wild, and it gets away.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Stepping in now, Nick Solak. He swings and grounds it to short. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Guzman.
So now to the plate, Ronald Guzman, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the 1-0 is fastball taken high for a ball.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
outside. 3-0 now.
3 balls.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
He's set, and the 3-0 offering. 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Kirk over at second. Solak on at first with nobody out. And he misses with it. Ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Blake Trinan is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. Tommy Edman will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. From the belt, the pitch. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Here it comes, 1-0. And it's fouled away. And all 3 runners on the move here. And a late squeeze attempt, and it looks like it's going to work. So they get the out at first, but the run will score on the suicide squeeze. And in the days of 3-run homers in 9 to 8 ball games, you don't see the suicide squeeze executed much anymore, but this right here is a textbook example of getting that bunt down and getting the RBI. At the plate, Miguel Sano, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Well, tough to say if that was their intention or not, but it's not the worst thing that could happen. A force at every base now, so there are a lot of ways to get out of this.
So bases are loaded, nowhere to put him with 1 away, and that'll bring up Mike Brasso. First pitch coming, here it is.
0-1, no strike.
This is a tough spot in the game right here, but when you're a veteran pitcher and you've seen these kind of situations throughout your career, you step back, you make quality pitches, and you trust you'll wiggle your way out of it.
Now the 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
Oh, man, he's been
Now back,
absolutely
left
getting
field.
overmatched at the
Willie
plate the last couple of games. That's his
Calhoun.
5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
At the plate now, Willie Calhoun.
1-0.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the 1-0. Tried to get some loft to that swing, but it's 1-1.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
The set and the 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
He's got a chance to ring up back-to-back Ks here, and that would be huge in this situation.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Two and two, the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. A shot down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Pitch popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Two and two. Here it is.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Payoff pitch on its way. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
Next, it'll be Anthony Santander, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. First offering.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
He's set. The 0-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. One and 2 now.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
The 1-2 pitch. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. This side is retired. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. 9th inning coming up. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Braves 1. Colin Poche comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Stepping up is Dominic Smith. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
From the stretch, Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Here's the pitch, and he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Now here's the pitch. Freddie Freeman is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. 1-2 now.
1-2.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
To the plate now, Yoan Moncada, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. In his last at bat, he popped out in foul ground. The 1-0 pitch. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. 2-2 the count. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Final strike for the Braves. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never say die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that brings up the versatile Nomar Mazara. From the belt, the pitch.
0-1, no play.
Moncada is off at first with 2 away. Two balls and no strikes to count to Nomar Mazara.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
A runner on first with 2 away. Hit back up the middle. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Hey, it's not easy to win a game, but particularly when you only get 4 hits. But that's what good teams do when they play good baseball. It's not all about getting hits. It's about pitching, defense, and base running, and they did those areas quite well in this one.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Jays rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Shane Bieber takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Colin Poche wraps it up for the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For Atlanta, 1 run, 5 hits.